What's up? What's up? See, we got a couple people in here. Anybody tuning in, let me know. I always got to do this last minute sound check. So make sure you hear my guitar, make sure you hear my voice. And I'm going to mute this mic for a minute so you can hear a clear guitar signal. Y'all come on in, holler at me if you're here and you can hear everything. Y'all like this ominous, dramatic lighting I got set up? Thought so. Cool, thanks, Duke. Duke Skellington. That's awesome. That's a great name. Yeah, so hearing it, beautiful, clean. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Zach Lee? Body by Zach Lee. How does it sound when I've got the mic with the room mic on? Is it ducking for you guys? Are you hearing mostly room noise when I play guitar? With this mic unmuted. Not at all to which part, man. You don't hear it, or it sounds okay, or you mean not at all on the beautiful clean tone. Cool. I don't mind it being a little bit mixed, but if you guys, if I may do some on and off muting and stuff like that, just because I want you to get a true sense of how the preset sounds, other than just the room noise. But I usually like a blend of direct plus room noise, personally. But hey, man, I'm here for you guys. So y'all let me know what sounds better or if there's any problems. But I'm pretty sure everybody can hear me. Everybody's doing good. Hope you had a good holiday for those of you in the U.S. last week. And now it's on to the next one. It's officially Christmas until January 3rd for me. So that's how I feel about it. I'm interesting thing on this preset I wanted to talk about with you guys today. The preset, I call it just clean prog. So what I mean by that is it's just a nice clean guitar tone that works well for, to me it's got a nice kind of prog rock, prog metal, prog type clean sound to it. Because that the progressive music, there's so many different sounds, and of course it's always a struggle to just find a good tone, and you're always trying to improve what you have. So I'll give you a little bit of a backstory on this preset. I originally made this on the Metallurgy plugin, and I wanted to share that with you guys today, but to run Metallurgy, it requires some different settings on my computer that kind of, it makes it hard for me to switch back and forth from the Metallurgy audio into the Helix direct audio. And until I figure out how to do them both at the same time, I just didn't want to risk it. But maybe I'll do another live stream for that preset on Metallurgy, because I would like to do a Metallurgy demo for those of you who are interested in the Metallurgy plugin. It is a really great plugin, and I saw people say, "Oh, well, it's just like it's the Helix native plugin with a different name or something," but it's not really. Although this new Helix update is just so dramatic that it's just hard to detail all the crazy stuff, you know, all the changes and upgrades in the sound because of this 3.50 update. But yeah, long story longer, this was a patch that I made on the Metallurgy plugin, because I did. I don't know if you guys saw the Metallurgy video that we released when that plugin was new, but I wrote and recorded the underscore for that video, and you can see there's some clips of me in that video just performing the track. But I made a few presets during that time, and this clean prog preset was one of them, and it's just a great sounds. And so I was like, man, I need to like take this patch with me, you know, wherever I go. So what I did was pull up the plugin, the window for Metallurgy, and kind of do my best to mimic everything that I had set up on there. And the cool thing is, like with this new update, you can do that because you can move the mics around. You can use more than one mic on an amp or a cabinet. And so what I'm kind of doing here is trying to simulate having 3 microphones on one cab. And the way I went about it, I would probably do it differently now, but I'll explain what I did, and we can talk about, you know, that. I didn't factor in the fact that there's that new ambient room or dynamic room reverb in Helix 3.50. So that could solve one of the problems I was having. But let's just get into it. Let's talk about it. I'm going to swap over to my Helix HX editor, and you guys can kind of see. Let me move some windows around here so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, so originally the preset, I was using this, I was using a Mesa Boogie, I'm not a Mesa Boogie, I'm sorry. I was using the Archetype Clean amplifier, and you know, the plug-in in Metallurgy, it had 3 mics on it. So what I did was, because, you know, with this ability to merge cabinets in 3.50, I took this top, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse moving around the cursor, but hopefully you can. This first cabinet here was, oh, wait a minute, that's actually not the first one I started with. I started with this one down at the bottom. And I know this looks a little bit goofy the way I routed it, but I did that just to kind of maximize the DSP that I could use. You might notice this kind of goofy looking thing here with this delay, but the only reason I pulled that down really was so that I could have, you know, both of those paths available, and then I tied them back off there at the end. Got a few people joining in with us. That's good to see. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. So yeah, this first cabinet, which looks like the second cabinet, but this is the one I started with. I'm using this 4x12 Cali V30. Okay. Now, well, we've talked about this. I talked about this in one of my streams previously, and Ross may have touched on this, I think 2 weeks ago in his live stream. But when you have this link here connected, you essentially you're simulating the idea of having multiple mics on one cabinet. Okay, and that's what I did in the plugin in Metallurgy, and that's, you know, why I believe it sounded so good. So the mics that I have on that, I've got this 906 dynamic mic. It's 2 inches away, and this stuff here I'm going to be kind of specific about because I tried to set it all up exactly like it was in Metallurgy, and there's probably still a couple things I missed, but I'll get around to it. And so far this thing sounds pretty good, so I'm not going to sweat it. So yeah, you got this 906 dynamic mic. It's 2 inches away, and you know, I've got it slightly to the side, and honestly I probably could move that over just a little bit back toward the center, just like right there. I don't know, let's see, maybe, yeah, maybe right there. Let's see. So yeah, that's the first mic. Then over here, again, like I said, I've got this linked together. So it's like I'm putting 2 mics on the same cab. Okay, Over here, I've got this 47 condenser mic, and it's 1 inch away. And I know that's splitting hairs, but I was trying to recreate what I did exactly because, you know, every little nuance counts when you're dealing with stuff this high tech. So the 47 condenser mic, and again, I've got it just a bit over on the cap edge. You'll see right here, if you can see the settings and everything. And it's both of these are, you know, 0 degrees, so they're not. I'm not using the 45-degree setting for either of the mics, but you know, the two of those together, just, you know, dynamic mics sound a little different than condenser mics. I've got my mic on here, so if that room noise is bumming you out, I'll mute it a little bit and let you hear it, just direct audio. So you can see, got 2 mics capturing all those nice little nuances. And, you know, I may experiment a bit with these guys and move them around some before it's over with. But anyway, so let's look at the next cabinet. And, you know, I always do this kind of thing where I combine the 2 chains, and I'll usually put, you know, something that's DSP intensive on the top, and then the next one will be on the bottom, you know, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's an amp or cabinets, because to me that's just a good way to kind of maximize the processing power that you have. So this one here, I've got a 121 ribbon mic, and I moved it as far away as I could to emulate sort of like the room sound. And, you know, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna move the speaker farther from just like being in the middle there. So it's as far as I can get it from the actual speaker. Over this way a bit. Let's see what this sounds like. So there you go. There's the mics, and I don't think any of this is like 100% gospel. I feel like you could move it around and change it some. This is just what I did on that preset. The main thing is here is just having fun with this cool firmware update. So there we go. Now, you know, I only have 1 cabinet. I'm only trying to use 1 cabinet, but I wanted a 3rd mic, and so that's the reason I added another one. And I just merged them together later and put a completely different mic on it, trying to get the effect of just having, you know, a ribbon mic farther off in the room. Now, I'm actually kind of curious. I'll do that in a second. But first, let's go ahead and finish looking at what else is in this preset. So here we've got the dynamic hall reverb, and got it set. Can you see the settings? Yeah, you guys can see. Decay is set pretty low, but you know, the room size is set as high as I can get it, and the mix is pretty high too. I don't normally put the mix that high on reverb and stuff like that, but you know, whatever, it was working. So that dynamic hall reverb is fantastic. Tired of hearing yourself play? Yeah, all the time. And then you get tired of hearing your own licks, or you get tired of the same key. You keep playing stuff in E minor. Okay. Now we've also got this little mod chorus echo on here, and I set it pretty close to how it was in the plugin originally, except I noticed that one was the original one that I did in Metallurgy was set to like milliseconds, and this is, you know, I've got it set to quarter notes. But feedbacked at 22%, got some low cut, high cut going there, mixes at 22%. 22 is always my magic number for mix and feedback with delays and reverb for whatever reason. And yeah, there you have it. Oh, it's also set to vibrato. That I'm not sure if you guys can see that far down in the window. Oh, there you go. You can see it right there at the bottom there. It's set to vibrato and not chorus. So I dig it. And here we go with our archetype clean. I've got actually kind of a mid scoop on here, huh? Or no, I don't. What am I talking about? I'm crazy. I've got a treble boost. Actually, this is not normally the way I prefer to set things. But, you know, again, I was trying to go for that really pristine, modern prog rock clean sound, you know. So a little more mid-range or a little more treble than normal. Any of you guys that watch my videos on Instagram or anything ever, you probably have noticed that it's mostly mid-range on my kind of go-to clean guitar sound. But you know, the sad truth is mostly when I'm playing guitar, I'm playing jazz, or I'm trying to play jazz. So you know, I go for a cleaner, darker sound with a lot of mid-range. But just so you can see it, you know, presence is 50%, master volume is set on 6, sag is right there in the middle, hum, ripple, all that good stuff. Bias is way up though. And to me, that just kind of gives you a little bit of that bright Class A vibe. You know, I think the Class A style amplifiers make really sparkly, clean tones. And when you turn the bias up to 10, you get a little bit of that Class A kind of sound. Let's see, what else? Drive, right at 5. So yeah, it's not set up to be really overdriven at all. Looks like we got a good crowd going in here. What's up, Maurice? Thank all you guys for hanging out still. Let's see, I talked about the reverb. Oh, and of course my favorite secret ingredient is some compression. And I've got this Rochester compressor on here right now. And again, that's I got the idea from how it was set up in the Metallurgy plugin, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go grab that compressor and try to set it exactly like the one in the plugin is. And you know, I didn't quite nail it. Maybe I'll do another live stream when I just talk about Metallurgy, because I really want to do that anyway. It's just kind of tricky to get the audio from that and not get like a dry signal from Helix. You got to route everything differently. It's too hard to do them both today. So guys, let me know if that's something you might want to see in the future. But let's look at this compressor, see how the settings are. Gain is, you know, at 3. Threshold is set to that minus 24 dB. Ratio is 4.0 to 1. Attack is at 7 milliseconds. Release at 327 milliseconds. I think that's how it was. That might have been set a little lower, but whatever. It ended up there today, and it sounds good. So if it ain't broke, mix 55%. You know, 50%, 50 to 60% is usually how I go when I'm using a compressor. Anyway, unless there's some really specific thing I'm looking for. And then yeah, like I was saying, I've got this split right here, and I only did this so that I could get the sound of both cabinets with the different mics and then merge them again at the end there. So as far as this delay and reverb placement and stuff, no big deal. That stuff is kind of secondary. But I will mention one other cool thing I did on here. I added this shimmer reverb, and I'm not sure how I have it set at the moment. that's pretty intense. Let me see here. Intensity is at 90%. So yeah, maybe I could back off of that a little bit. Not sure. Maybe turn the mix up a little bit. I'm not sure. You know, this is a tricky thing. For whatever reason, one day I was using it. Let's see what the luster sounds like. Something I had in there. I don't know, that's a little bit much. I don't use that too often, but it was something I put in there one day just for fun. And I also used this clean patch. I think I used this for something on a track I did for a Sweetwater video that me and Nick Bell finished recently. So if any of you guys work for Sweetwater, keep an eye out for that. So yeah, there you have it, you know, with the compression and all that good stuff. Now that I've talked about that, I'm going to try a little something in real time so you guys can bear witness to it. I'm going to scrap the this other cabinet that I have with the 121 mic on it. And let's see here. How can I do this? I'm going to bring everything back to just one signal chain. And let's see, I've killed that guy, so I just have the one cabinet with this with the two mics, the dynamic and the condenser mic. And you can see there's probably not a lot of difference in how that sounds. Let me mute this for a second, and I'll just play a little. I should have warmed up today before I did this stream. Sorry about all those bad notes. Okay, so what I wanted to try is let me turn this. I'll turn this reverb and this delay off for now. And I wanted to try a different reverb just to see what it sounds like. And if I can get okay. So this dynamic ambience. I'm going to throw that on there. And you'll notice, hopefully you can notice through your computer speakers. It's like room sound, you know. So let's go to the bigger setting here. That's so cool, man. It just gives you kind of the effect of having like room mics in a large studio. And I'm sorry I keep playing without muting this mic, but I'll get back to that in a minute. So yeah, let's say we'll leave that on the biggest setting. And let's just see what happens. Let's turn up the, let's see, what do I want to turn up on this? Maybe just try turning the mix way up, see what that does. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Still some delay in there. I don't know, that's a lot, but that's kind of cool, man. I'm digging that. I just dig what that does. You know, just giving it this sound that like it's in a big room. Let's see what happens. Let's turn, well, let's get rid of that delay real quick. And now let's go up to, that's the diffusion. Let's turn it all the way up. That's probably good right there in the middle. So I'm kind of learning this one in real time, you guys. I'm just experimenting here. Yeah, so you know, I'm doing some extreme stuff with this dynamic ambience, but you know, I want you to get the full effect of it. So let's bring that mix down to, I don't know, around 50%. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Duke. I will post that comment right there. He said, "Oh man, that tone," and then he said, "It's terrible," but his like keyboard shut off right then, so it just got cut off. Thanks for the kind words, man. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna throw some delay in. And honestly, I was digging my reverb too that I had in there. The original reverb, which was that dynamic hall. You know, in this situation though, I could probably afford to, I don't know, bring the mix down a bit, maybe to around that 22% or my magic number. You know, we'll do 25%. What do you guys think about that delay? Do you like the delay? Is it a good touch, or do you not like it? Let me know in the comments. Chime in, fellas. Let's talk, guys and gals. If there's any gals out there, no girl wants to watch me. So yeah, I've got it in there. You guys, let me know what you think about the delay. Cool. All right, now I want to thumbs up from the Duke. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. Let's throw in some overdrive, just to have fun. How about? Who has? Have you guys checked out? Where is it at? This new Pillars distortion. It's pretty sweet. You know, that delay, I don't know, that might be getting on my nerves a bit. I'm gonna bring the feedback down just a scotch, and I'm gonna bring the mix down just a scotch as well. That probably didn't do a lot. Let's see. Yeah, not really, not a lot. Uh-oh, I think my battery's getting low on my mouse. So now I've got this Pillars distortion in here. Let's see, what do we want to do? Set to mode 1. Let's see what mode 2 sounds like. Mute this. do want to mention something else I just realized. I've had the humbucker going this whole time, and I believe when I made this preset originally, I was doing more of a single coil sound. So I'm going to turn off this overdrive real quick and let you guys hear it. I'll do a few playing examples with the coil tap, you know, set to single coil. So I'll mute this, give you guys a bit, and I'll do a few things. I'll roll back on the tone because I usually don't like the tone wide open anyway, but I'll just play around with some sounds, you guys. Let me know what you think and if you want me to play something different or whatever. Let's go to the middle position here. It's a bit bright for me. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back to my bridge or my neck and bring some of this tone down. Maybe get rid of this delay. It's just annoying me right now. There we go. Anybody who wants to see this guitar, see what's going on there, just let you guys see it. And now I'm just dying to throw this Pillars distortion on here. Now, and it's kind of dark and it warms it up a little bit at the same time, giving it some overdrive. I'll bring this tone down to like right in the middle. Woo, that's bright. Can't play guitar today, y'all. Sorry, fellers. Let's try a different mode on this overdrive. Mode 3. Oh, that's pretty it's kind of aggressive. Turn the gain up. Now I could use some delay. Well, do a little direct audio. I think I'm liking that how mode 2 sounds with that gain turned up. You know what I think would probably sound really good too? Is a tube screamer. Why don't we do that? Let's throw a tube screamer in there. Is that what I want to put in there? Yeah, I guess so. Tube screamers, man, they just kind of butter everything up and just make them sound better. Bring down that tone. Honestly, we could bring the gain down too, because at this point, it's just, you know. Hey, Davis says, thanks for, well, I was trying to get it up there. Thanks for sharing your fretboard. Please continue in your future videos. No problem, brother. I never mind doing that. I usually try to let everybody see the HX editor so they can see what I'm doing there, and then kind of jump around back and forth. But yeah, man, always happy to show the guitar. So now we've got I've got a tube screamer in front of the pillars, so you know they're compressing and adding gain, and you know they're adding sustain, compression, all that good stuff. I'm digging that tone too. Not a clean tone anymore, but I'm still digging it. Think is that too bright? I'm digging it in here, but you know, any opinions? I'll mute the mic and let you hear just the direct. You know, everybody that has, you know, made the switch over to the new update, these cabinet sounds to me are just so cool. Like I hear like a whole new, I mean, it's obviously a change for the better, but it's like I just hear certain like sonic nuances that I hear when a cabinet is mic'd out, and I can hear it. Hey, Nick Bell says that tone is killer. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you tuning in and always having my back in case I screw something up, man. And then let's see. Duke says, not too trebly to me. Nice mids. Appreciate it, man. I'm into mids. I'm all about that mid range, and I feel like that mid range cabinet sound is one of it's one of the things I'm hearing when I'm bragging about this tone or just the overall. Nick says you can hear the air moving now, and I agree with that. You use it really. It's just so cool, man. Technology is so great. The future is now, everybody. A little bit more playing here. Don't want to drive you guys crazy, but let's do a little bit more playing just to have fun. I haven't played guitar all day, so I sound pretty rough. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not like today. I cannot guitar, but I'm having fun with this patch. So beefy. Yeah, Drew says 3.51. Yeah, man. That's the newest kind of like update to 3.5. I actually have not done that one yet, so I always kind of wait till I'm done doing anything that I have to do live before I do that, because I don't know, sometimes I can screw up a 2-car funeral, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I just realized I totally deviated from the clean Prog, original title for this patch that I was talking about. But I'm still on that preset. I just added some stuff. It's cool to stack overdrive pedals because when you use multiple pedals, you can set them all lower and they'll continue to add sustain and compression and stuff. And it's almost like, I've talked about this at length, I know, but you can get everything you like about distortion minus the distortion. And this is not a perfect example of that, but oh gosh, it's here. Let me do even more. Let's do even more goofy stuff. Let's throw in one more overdrive pedal. And something nice and simple, doesn't have to be anything crazy. I mean, I don't know what does that mean? Why did I say that? Let's use the kinky boost. How about? That'll be cool. And I'll move it down to, just so you can see. Sorry guys, I moved it down the chain, so now I have the kinky boost right here, the tube screamer here, and then that pillars. Now what I'm going to do is go back through here and let's see, boost. We don't want bright, but I'm gonna bring. Let me mute these. I'm gonna bring the level down. Got a request here. Why not try the Vital Boost from Paul? Okay, hey, I'm working for you guys. So, but now my question is, what do we replace? What do you want to take out? You want to keep everything? You want to take the kinky boost out and put that one in? I'm down for that. Okay, so here we go. Nice. Not very abrasive. This is the only one that sounds great. Just that pedal. The other two are off, but it's just that. Okay, so we'll leave that guy in there. Now then, let's go over here to the Tube Screamer. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to bring the level or the gain down. So there you go. Let me mute. Let's jump over here to the pillars, turn him on, and bring the gain down on that as well. So now none of those are turned up really high. And they're all three on. So, interesting, eh? So I could use a little more something, you know. I want more sustain. So, you know, let's bump the gain up a bit on this Tube Screamer. That's just so transparent. It's just this sounds great, man. Sounds like I work for line 6, doesn't it? Let's see what. So I went back to mode 1 on that pillars distortion. Maybe turn the gain up a bit. Oops. Just accidentally changed that pedal. I clicked on the D's 1 mod. Did not mean to do that, but I did. Sounds pretty good too, though, man. Xenomorph. Let's put that in there. This was your request. They're Duke Skellington. So if you don't like it, it was your call, man. Jeremy, where were you, man? Yeah, you missed it by about 53 minutes. But hey, no big deal, because check it out. All I did was, I'm still on that preset, and we were just playing around adding overdrive pedals. But here, I'll turn these off. This is pretty much the sound we started with. You're all good, man. I'm showing you. I got it going here for you. So this is the sound we started with. Let's see here. Another one here from Jeremy. Is this the rivet? Been trying to build a clean. I'm happy for proggy metal type stuff. No, this is actually not. Believe it or not, this is the archetype clean. Okay, and thank you for the kind words. But yeah, the JC, the Jazz Rivet, the JC 120. That's the most lovely clean, of them all. And just since you tuned in a bit late and missed some stuff, and I've already gone over anyway, I'm just having fun. Somewhere in here, I think I did a new patch. I don't know if I saved it though. I think I did, but where is that thing at? Is it this one? I didn't name it, that's for sure. Isn't that smart? Not that one. I think it's this. No, it's not that. Oh man, if you don't like the rivet, then I hear you. But I've always been into the JC 120. In fact, it's pretty much time for me to update the classic Tony 1. So here's my super clean sound using the JC 120. Roll back on that tone a bit. Helix has a tuner as well, so you guys should check that out. Doesn't get the love it deserves. It's nice. Sorry, let me get this. Duke says the archetype clean doesn't get the love it deserves. It's nice as, maybe that meant AF. I'll be spending more time with it personally. Cool, man, cool. But yeah, this thing here. Now I think there's been so many updates since I first made this patch. The rivet, Jeremy says the rivet feels stale. The rivet used to be the only thing I would use, period, man. But I was usually playing like jazz or going for a jazzier tone anyway. But you know, this is still the old rivet, so I have not changed this guy. Let's change it. Let's check out what the JC 120 sounds like now. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah. So here it is now, and the mic that I use on that, I usually use the 4038, but that's also because I was going for just like the absolute darkest tone that I could get, you know. And is this? Man, my mouse battery or something is getting low here. I gotta do something about that. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take that out of there altogether and start from scratch. Guitar. What were we using? The Jazz Rivet. Is that right? Okay. So this has a 57 dynamic on it, and that's not the mic I would. Well, it does sound pretty good though. Sounds pretty good. But I always go for this 4038, and I probably don't need to keep using the 4038 so much, but it's just I'm really searching for the Meshuggah type clean tone. Cool, man. That's yeah. That's really dark. And when you say stale, I don't know exactly what you mean by stale. It's kind of subjective. It just depends on what a person is going for, what they hear in their head. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm going for this darker, tone. And also as far as that, yeah, very warm sounding. Yeah, I agree, man. That's the sound I'm going for. Of course, I'm not going for a Meshuggah type clean sound with this. I'm going for more of a jazz sound. So there I switched to the 160, and sorry, that's really quiet. Let me give you just like the direct audio. Yes, it is the new Jazz Rivet. I mean, it's the updated one currently. Now, when I started, I was using the old one from the preset that needed to be modified. But also, here's the thing I do, and I know I'm going over, guys, but hey, there's people hanging out still, so thank you guys for hanging. Notice, let's see, here's the amp. I'm gonna take this bass, bring it down a lot, and I'm gonna bring this treble down a lot, and the homies from line 6, they know how I like it. And then I've got the mid way up, okay? And that's it. That's what I like on this Jazz Rivet. And Sorry, Jeremy, like I was saying, I suck today. I can't play guitar. So you know that's a lot of mid-range, and I used the 160 ribbon mic on that, so you know it's pretty dark. Old one in the stale-ish one. Old one is the stale. Okay, pretty versatile, but I'm sure it doesn't matter what ace you play. But so yeah, that guitar sounds pretty versatile, but I'm sure it doesn't matter what ace you play. Or does that mean axe? Sorry. But which model is it? This is the Pacifica 611, I believe. And oops, sorry. Let me give you a better shot of it there. This is the 611, but I had some little mods done to it from the factory. Got the Seymour Duncans in here with the coil tap, obviously. Got the locking tuners up here. And I had stainless steel frets put in there because, you know, I put a lot of miles on it. And they're actually, you know, stainless steel doesn't seem to wear out. But I think if you can wear stainless steel out, I probably do, because this guitar has a lot of miles on it, man. This used to be like my number one for like doing like NAMM shows and all that. And yeah, Jeremy says the old JC120 was the one that sounded stale. Gosh. So I don't know, man. Maybe so, but I always liked it, and I used it a lot with stuff. And I'll just show you a bit of kind of that what I was talking about with the overdrive earlier. I've got the 3 overdrive set on this. The first one is the Tube Screamer, and let me just mute. Now we'll add another one. The next one in line is the Minotaur. A lot of reverb going on there too, huh? Now I'll add this last one, which is the OCD. And you know, none of these guys are turned up really high. It's just that the 3 of them are like cascading into each other, and it's getting all that compression and stuff like that. So I'll let you have a little listen. Yeah, Paul, you nailed it with the pickups. there's all of them with the tone rolled back a bit, 3 overdrive pedals, you know, very mid-rangey, and you know sometimes I actually sound good on it, but today it's just, man, I'm sorry, dudes, I just can't play today. So I apologize for that. Normally I feel like I'm a little bit better on top of my game, but hey, I've gone way over. Brian said I sold my JC120 over a decade ago. Backbreaker. I hear you. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. Do you know what particular Seymour Duncan pickups are in that guitar? Yeah, I believe Paul called it a minute ago, and that's it. I think that's right. It's been a while, man, but you know, I had a Jackson back in the day. Well, I still have it actually, but it had the Seymour Duncans in it. And from then on, I felt like they were really consistent pickups. They always sound good, and they're easy. I feel like they're just easy to kind of, I don't know. They're just good workhorse pickups, and they always sound good, you know. But yeah. So Seymour Duncan's in this. I may branch out one day, but I'm happy with it for now. So anyway, guys, sorry I deviated a lot during that live stream. We went over, but hey, there's still a few of you out there tuning in, so thanks for hanging out with me. This is kind of like the highlight of what I do is, you know, doing these live streams and hanging out, you know, virtually with customers and guitar players, you know, people that are into it. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. I hope I answered the questions. I hope I didn't miss anything. But yeah, thank you so much, dudes. Follow me on Instagram, please. My New Year's resolution is to boost my IG presence, and probably boost my YouTube presence too soon. I need to make a new YouTube video, so I don't know. You guys check me out on YouTube as well, but Instagram for sure. Thanks all for tuning in. I think my brother from another mother, Nick Bell, will be in next week live streaming. And thank you, Walt. Thank you, Bruce, Michael, Brian, Paul, Duke, Jeremy, all you guys, whoever's still out there, man. Thank you all so much for hanging out, man. It really means a lot that you guys will come and sit and hang out and give us people to spread the word to. You know, we like, I miss doing live demos and stuff in front of actual humans, and this is, you know, the closest thing to it. So, you know, thank you all so much. I'm gonna shut up now, stick a fork in me. I'm done, and you guys have a great rest of your week. Catch you on the flip side.